Yo, hey guys, Ken Perryman here, and I am back again with another product, and obviously you can tell what it is. It is this guy right here. This is the Power 900 3/4 horsepower Power Series in-sync aerator. The reason why I selected this is, well, for one, I see them a lot, they pop up a lot. Two, I have one in my kitchen, and the reason why I'm concerned about it and I like it is because, let me show you here. Yeah, this guy right here, this neck, it has its own technology to where you can twist off the body of the disposer and still leave that neck on. It's got a little twist lock-in device. So if this is right and true, now I'm going from a half horsepower up to a 3/4 horsepower because the one that I have, I use it a lot. It's only about 4 years old, but it's on its last legs. I keep shorting out my breakers, so I know that I'm using the disposer a lot, so I think that we should step it up. Hopefully, going from the half to the 3/4 horsepower, I think the neck is still the same size, which means I should be able to take this body, twist it in, lock it into position, and be done. Should be relatively simple. That all being said, let's go ahead and see what's inside the box. According to the box, I probably should only need a screwdriver and a pair of pliers, a screwdriver to disconnect the hosing and connections here. The big screwdriver I've learned from watching videos is to reach in here and pry this, because this guy will spin. The whole thing will spin together, right? And it'll lock into place when it locks in. But to open the other one, I'm gonna have to pry this guy open a little bit. And then when it closes, I can grab this guy, squeeze them together. No, it doesn't make any sense right now. Maybe it will later. But here is the driving force of everything. This will be, yeah, oh wow, at the bottom of the plate. So the water will drain out through here and hopefully straight down and will go into the pipe that goes through my house. This right here is going to be my dishwasher drain hole. So let's go ahead and see what's in the box. Instructions and stuff. The top plate portion that goes in the sink. So if you never had one of these, and I recommend if you don't have one of these, to get one of these, because as I said, once you get this all locked in, whole thing will slide around and lock into position. I know it's hard to show you here, but it's nice is that you can take this, push up on it, and then twist it all the way around, and then you grab from here and you decide, or you help push this thing closer and closer. I don't want to lock it in because I don't want to get stuck there, but then it will lock it into position. Great concept there. I might replace this with my other sink if I have it. Yeah, cool. More. Some extended piping I believe if I need that. I hope I don't need that. Yeah, okay. Now, I purchased this because I know that I already have one inside my sink, and what I will have to do, I will do that here soon, is right in here is a connection plate. Yeah, and the wiring somewhere. Where'd you go? Oh, wow, they updated this from the last time I saw it. Oh, that is nice. I really like this. Okay, what am I talking about? I'll show you here in a bit. Oh yeah, there's this. Okay, that's it right here. Okay, I got it. So, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm fanboying over this. So this should go this way. This should clamp there. And then this should, oh yeah. That's how this works. Okay. Yep. This is pretty cool. I'm impressed with this. So this should snap down in here, snap into place. This will snap on, and then the cableage will come through here. Okay, you guys can't see that very well, but I know what I'm talking about. So hopefully we will do that here next. All right, so inside the bag is this piece, which you may or may not need. There we go. And that was how you get out the dryer or the washer plug. This is the dishwasher plug. It is no longer, is it needed to be punched? No, sweet. This is the update. I love it. Okay, let's come back to this here in a minute, guys. All right, guys. So we're back at a kind of a top view look here. Here's the old one. Here's a new one. You obviously can tell the size difference. Now, instead of trying to take this all the way over to the sink to see if this will fit in this guy's original, remember this piece that's already in the sink that I showed before. Easier way to figure this out is to take the one that we know that will fit here, right? So we put it on here and we're like, oh yeah, this is gonna lock in, no problem. And you can see this thing twists for days. So now the question is, what about here? And picking up the plate and twisting it, it will fit. It will fit. And then you pull the clamp and lock it into place and it will work. So what we know is new sink setup, we don't have to put in. Now, unfortunately for you, those of you who don't have an in-sink aerator, you're gonna have to install this. And this is the part I'm not gonna be doing. So, but moving on, we need the extension cord. We need the power cord from this disposer here. This is not what I totally recommend, but this will work for us. Boom. Okay. Now the neutral wire, the white wire, I want to show you. That's this guy right here that's got little ribs in it. There's your ground, and this is your black wire. This will lock in this way, and then this, yes, should lock up underneath this tab here. Let's make sure that everything is the way it should be. Yep, we are aligned properly. All right, let's go ahead and clamp this down. All we are doing is making sure that this cable doesn't have an opportunity to move around, and it is snug as a bug in a rug. Now we have to take this guy off. There is a new gasket. I want to check to make sure it fits. It does. Make sure this flange is proper. Now remember, this has to point straight down, and down is that way. And wouldn't you know it, it fits. And they're the same types. Cool. So get them finger started. A little bit tight there, a little bit tight, more tight there, and then finish it off here. Yeah, and there you go. So I got the zebra light going on, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing moved over and moved in to the sink. Let's go. Okay, now here we come down to the last little bit. So what we wanna do is we wanna get this piece over here. So, okay. All right. Whew. So what we need this to turn just a little bit more. Okay. There we go. That was my own fault. Pull it down and then bring it up. Yep. There we go. Now, but I've just tightened this. Oh. That's not perfect. Okay, so I have kind of jumped ahead by tightening these, and now I'm going to tighten up these rings, and what I'm going to do is use this to pull it. Okay. Guys, that's pretty much locked in. There we go. I felt it past the detent. This is almost touching. We're almost home, sweet home. Now, let's do the dishwasher thing. Let's get this over here, and then let's tighten it on. It's done. That's tight. That is as tight as it'll go. All right. So, last but not least, we plug it in, and we go reset the breaker. I think we're there. But first, let's test the water. Okay, let's see if water is traveling through the pipe. Yep. Yep, I can see it. It's flowing through the top. There is no leakage. Yay. Yay. Shining a light through the backside, and I can see the water flowing through the top here, but we're gonna do one quick test. So I gotta do the quick fill test. So if you're all wondering what I'm doing, I just put the plunger in to block the sink, and I'm filling it up maybe about halfway full of water so that I can slam water down to make sure that at an extreme case, there's no issue with water. We've got the plunger in there, and I do like, because this is the old school one, we do have a stainless steel sink that has a stainless steel plunger, so it looks nice. Nice there. And we're gonna go ahead and give a full test to this section right here that I've messed with, and also most of that. So we're about half full. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, do you know what's left to do? Gonna go turn on the breaker. Let's go do this. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Turn on some water, and please work. Gotta find the switch down here. This thing spins with the smoothness. You guys ready? Ready for all this horsepower? That thing is a behemoth. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and put this guy in like we're supposed to. And there it is. We now have everything set. And you can't go and do something and get it set without testing it with some veggies. Let's do it. And you know what? We're gonna finish it up with the big chunks on the end too. So lastly, we're gonna try these guys in here, because this thing says it can do like chicken bones. So let's go ahead and give it a shot, right? So water's on. Gotta use the dry hand. Hold on. So here we go. I mean, what? Didn't even burp. Gone. Gone. I don't even know what it's doing. It's like gone. All right. One more double check down here. There is no water. So besides all the mess that I now have to clean up down here, this was relatively simple. The hardest part was because my plug was not the standard wired, solid wire wires. They were the the twisted wire style, you know, a bunch of fine fibered wires together. It was hard to get in that clip. That's the only thing that I had a hard time doing, was getting it into those clips and locking into place. But once I got those going, I would say that this probably would take no more from start to finish, if you don't run into any large hiccups, and you don't have to put that collar in if you already have it pre-existing. I'd say no more than an hour. I really believe it'd be no more than an hour. I ran into a couple little hiccups, had to reach the instructions just for a couple checks, but it was pretty quick. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.